Hello, and welcome to the evening news here on Channel 19. I'm Lucy.
And I'm Leanne, filling in for Jack, who's out in the field tonight. Our story tonight, a savage fight occurred in the outside popular bar downtown, and we are currently the only people who have responded to the story. We're getting as much information as we can, and now we go to Jack, who is our correspondent for this assignment.
Yes, thank you, Leanne. I'm standing here outside of the bar where this savage fight occurred. From eyewitnesses of this event, I'm told that one of the men here, Casey, came out of the bar seeming very upset about something that the other man, Locke, did. Casey threw the first punch, and Locke seemed to change into a completely different person. He struck Casey, knocking him down. They fought viciously for a few minutes, a lot of blood was shed, and all the while, Locke's girlfriend stood nearby, screaming for them to stop. The police have been informed and are on their way. Leanne, Lucy, back to you.
Thank you, Jack. In other news, there has been a massive increase in the amount of elementary school fights, and they are becoming increasingly savage. They range from students having fist fights to students biting the tips off of their peers' noses. We have a child specialist with us on webcam today via Skype to discuss the reasons behind this increasing in hostility in children. Doctor?
Hello, and thank you for having me.
Thank you for taking time out of your day to speak with us. We understand you have a busy schedule. Now, what are your thoughts behind the increase in fights between children?
Well, my colleagues and I believe that violent video games play a major role in this situation. When parents choose to let their children play these video games such as Halo, Call of Duty, and Grand Theft Auto, they're dooming their children to a life of anger, hatred, and fights. Halo teaches kids that if something new comes into your life, it's best to rub it out of existence. Call of Duty teaches kids that guns are not only cool, but you can get these really cool colors to put on them. And Grand Theft Auto teaches kids that carjacking, murder, and killing police officers are all good things, because when you do them, you get money.
So it's safe to assume that the reason children are so violent is because their parents are just trying to keep them out of their hair for a little while.
Yes.
Are there any other reasons behind the increase in fights between children?
We are currently studying other factors that may be behind it, but so far, the only main reason seems to be violent video games.
Alright, thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Among our youth today, there are all sorts of problems. It starts with increases in fighting in our elementary school and progresses to large groups of young people having parties, drinking, and smoking marijuana and cigarettes. Paco is our expert on this topic, so we'll go to him. Paco?
Yes, thank you, Leanne. In the past few years, a number of research and polls show that 75% of high school students party, drink, and smoke regularly. Since this is illegal, police are cracking down on parties, arresting anyone and everyone under the age of 21 caught drinking. Under the age of 18, smoking or drinking, and anyone of any age smoking marijuana. So far, they've made 25 arrests in 2 weeks period. The young men and women that are arrested are put into rehabilitation centers so that they may kick the habit and live in their lives without influence of drugs or alcohol. The chief of police in a press meeting earlier this week said if we find them drinking or smoking or even look like they've been doing either, they are arrested and brought to the county jail. This crackdown has brought crime rate down to an amazing 10%, and from the look of things, the crime rate is going to continue to go down. Leanne, Lucy, back to you.
Thank you, Paco. This concludes our broadcast for the night.
Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you again tomorrow.